Hi, it's Sunday, February 25th, 2024, and I am 27 days sober. But this is going to be my 26-day sober video. I know. I will. So, because in the beginning it took me so long, I had to learn, and now I'm getting up to speed. I need to close the gap. So, I took last night and took that time to reflect and think about where I'm gonna, what works, what doesn't work, where I'm gonna go. So anyway, I was just gonna take that day, and so that's what I did. So I'm gonna do two videos today to make the gap and fill in the gap. If that makes sense, it probably doesn't to you. It does to me. Okay, that's all that matters. That's really all that matters. Okay, so yeah, Iowa, they're playing today at 4 o'clock. Go Hawks. And yeah, it was a full moon yesterday. Um, I like to clean my house and do get my house feeling good, smelling good, and put on like sometimes frequencies to attract things in my life or whatever. And I'll pray, stuff like that to what I want for my life. And I'll start just picturing the life that I want and such. So, anyway, I think from here on, one of my boundaries or things that I'm going to do for myself for self love is to, on every new moon and every full moon, that's going to be a me void day where if I do have any plans, I'm going to do, they're going to be me plans. Like if I want to get my hair cut on a full moon, that would be okay, if that's, but I wouldn't work if I can help it. And I can really help it for the most part. So I got a flexible, I work, pretty much for myself for the most part. So for the most part, it's good. My point, anyway, I think it's important for us to set boundaries of time of what we'll dedicate to do what, because we really don't, as long as you dedicate portions of your life and dedicate time in portions, if that makes sense, then you will get and accomplish what it is you want. I mean, so there's really no point in um, working harder. Longer, I guess. Work smart, work efficient, and then be done. So have void days or void times also in the day. That's really important. So, part of my strict regimen, routine or whatever is at a certain point I close it down. Sometimes I haven't been so good, but I'm gonna get better and close it in better. And as I am getting more sober, right, or coming into my fullness of being, who I really am meant to be, I don't even know who she is yet. But as I'm growing every day into that person, I'm going to be adjusting everything as I go along, one day at a time, taking the time to stop, reflect, what worked, what didn't work, what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to not. And then the things that work well, I'm going to start putting them like as part of my strict regimen, routine, uh, ritual. And then, you know, so you can start strengthening character. Um, One of the other things I'm really passionate about is, uh, I guess, knowing yourself, right? Who are you, and how do we get rid of who we aren't, and what's our trauma, and who's us, like, or whatever. The discovery to myself has been a forever journey I've always been on, and I'm still on it. And I can't wait to be complete on who I feel. I can't wait to feel complete in who I feel. That vision, like when, okay, so I've had a picture of her, and when I reach that, then I will have become who I'm supposed to be. Like in my uh, diary or whatever journal, like these are the things of like feminine energy, and I'm very passionate about, I want to help other people grow into becoming. I see a lot of women, or some of them I can't even call women. They don't act like women, but we've almost lost what it means to be a woman. We've attached it to being with the counterpart, and that makes no sense. you know, it's when you see like, we all know when a woman is like, oh wow, that's a real feminine, high power. That's a it woman, right? But what is the it? My windows are open, so if you just heard that motorcycle, which I love motorcycles, but anyway, um, then that's why. But it's super nice out. It's 66 degrees out right now. So anyway, but sometimes we just don't have a guide on what we're supposed to do or what it looks like. We just never been told how to do it, or if you don't know you have it, or if that's what you're supposed to have, then you don't know to look for it and stuff like that. I feel like, the schools and such have done a disservice for, obviously everyone, for they don't care about us, right? They wanted to cause rift, and so they have it. But anyway, I digress. But they used to teach things like etiquette. They used to teach things like whatever. And then, like, now everything is so convoluted, we don't know how it is to act in public. And then we, like, I guess, assume that people would know how to act in public, but we don't even know if they've ever been taught, really, because who would have taught them? It's just, anyway. So anyway, part of what I'm passionate about is I want to go, like, through, like, the things about, the feminine energy, and then go down each one, and anyway, stuff like that. So I have a lot of different ideas that I have come into my mind, that I'm going to be implementing soon, right? So today's the what video number? The 26-day video, but it is day 27. But I'm going to post another video after Caitlyn Jenner wins. Or Caitlyn Jenner. Oh, wow. Caitlin Clark. Wow. I was just talking about women and how they weren't women. So I think that was like a Freudian slip there, I guess. But Caitlin Clark, yeah, she's going to do good. They're all going to do good. All the girls are really, really good. Uh, so they're all going to do good. The team's going to do good. They're going to win. They have to. How can they not? No, I'm just kidding. I'm surprised they lost last time. I mean, they're human, right? They lose, but you just kind of hold your team up like that sometimes, don't you? But anyways, so I'll post another video later to make the two videos. So then that will be the day 27 video. Okay. So, anything else I wanted to say before I sign off? I just want to check in. I hope my ramblings made sense. If they didn't, I'm sorry. Bye. Okay, so my friend sent me a text about the time of the Iowa game, and it said noon, but when I read it, I thought 4 o'clock. That is why I hate text so much, because I went back because I could have sworn it was 4 o'clock, because I said, is it playing on blah blah? And they said they already played, and I said, what? They said at noon. I was like, I went back to the text, and It did say noon. He spelled out noon. So I didn't see the numbers. That's also another thing that's hard sometimes with, like, I'm dyslexic. Numbers are hard, and letters getting switched and things getting jumbled is very, very common for me. So I say that to say this: I missed the Iowa game. I am going to try to see if I can still watch it, if there is a replay of it. But either way, I'm going to take some time to regroup before I post my next video. And I already was going through, I was about to post it just now before finding out. So I'm going to add this to the end. But um, I did see that I need to clarify on things, and I wrote notes, and I will address all that. So, all right. Bye.